Someone asked, what do I get with the membership?
Good question. With a membership, of course, you get exclusive content. You get, which is to say, uploads that only go up on member sites. You get, but true story. I'm answering your question, but I'm not actually explaining it to you. I'm explaining it to everyone because I think if your question is what do I get with the membership, you probably shouldn't get a membership, honestly. Because if you're not convinced by now, you don't get it. And I really only want to rock with people who get it. You see what I'm saying? There's some people, they listen to me one time, then they come to my next event. There's some people who have to listen to me for 3 years before they come to an event. Those are the slow pokes. That's not what we want. We're in such like serious times. We need serious men. We need people who are very intelligent. And it's one thing to be able to figure out the right answer. It's another thing to be able to figure out the right answer quickly. So I probably don't recommend membership to you, to be honest with you. But for those others who are listening, see, because it's not about money. It's about who, the quality of the people, the seriousness of the people. There's no one that talks like me. There's no one that thinks like me. You can watch the whole damn internet if you had time, if you were immortal. You will not find this again. So if you're listening to me and you don't get it, it ain't for you. I promise you, Brody, it ain't for you. But anyways, with the membership, you get member-only content, which is to say pre-records that are member-only. You get member-only live streams. We just did one 2 days ago. Actually, 1 day ago. I've been moving fast. You also get to meet up with your section, a local section organized by an executive. They have regular workouts. They go out on social events. They have meals together. All these things at no cost. Also, and you can ask some of the saints in different sections. I'll periodically pop up on your section. Sometimes I take folks out to eat. Sometimes we do a workout, whatever. For example, if you're in the Atlanta section, I just had those guys at my house weekend before last. They stayed the night, made them dinner and breakfast. There's no charge for that. It's not an event. It's the fact that you're a member. You're a part of this thing of ours. What we're building is a real tribe, real community. So if you can't get that, it probably ain't for you. The fact is we're living in a natural way. We even have a Lady Saints membership for the women. We teach them the important things like gardening, Yeah, growing fruits, vegetables, nuts, things that you eat so that you're not digesting constant chemicals. So that's what this is about. It's about in-person life. It's about the idea that you should know your neighbors and be able to trust your neighbors. And it's for the elite. It's for the leadership class. It's for those who are on their journey to the top. You heard me? Whether it's the top of physical fitness, the top of human goodness, the top of prosperity, whatever it may be. But it's not for the slackers. It's for the serious men. Caught up?
Somebody said I got years worth of the membership off one link, up with the Saints. I'd easily pay 500 for that link up. Quality of the Saints are unmatched. That 23 is nothing.
Yeah, saints are good people. Honorable, honest men who are also accomplished. It's a unique opportunity.
Somebody asked, for those who haven't experienced a tech idea, do we have your permission to bring to market the concept you delivered on the practicum?
You do, but you got to beat one other person. It depends on which one you're talking about. For those who are unaware, let me clarify what the gentleman is asking. I have a course entitled How to Create and Monetize Your Own App. Why? Because my background is in software. That's where I built my foundation. And I teach people about not only how to create a technology, but how to create a profitable technology. Most of the apps on your phone, you don't pay a penny for. So if you're gonna create something that someone's actually gonna give you money for, you need to have a strong revenue model. In the course, I teach you through giving examples. I'm really good at this stuff, so I give practical examples of tech you could create that I didn't create because I didn't have the interest. I give 2 examples, one of which someone's already running with. They call it topic launch, I think. If you can beat them to market, do it. I give you full permission. You paid your amount to take the course. It's a great course. And if you can use something in there, I invite you to, because business is ruthless. It's about making money, not making friends. So you have my blessing. I wish you much success. And thank you for supporting, and most importantly, for investing in yourself. Because I promise you, nobody cares about you as much as you do if you love yourself. And most of you don't. That's why I have a 3-sentence Bible. Be yourself, be good to yourself, be good to good people. Be yourself, you gotta know who you are, be good to yourself. Love on yourself, invest in yourself, take care of yourself.
Somebody asked, are you a southpaw?
I could be, but mostly no. You know, we're certain kind of people. I don't invite everybody into this thing of ours. We don't want everybody, we don't need everybody. We need the best of men. A weak man is it's a liability. We want the strong man. For example, there's one dweeb. Most people live in delusion. One dweeb watching the sparring footage. I sparred 3 guys in a row. First guy I sparred, a little bit smaller than me. He's in his prime, in his early 20s. And I hit him with an uppercut. I pulled the punch. I didn't follow through with it, and I didn't throw it hard. I threw it fast. And after it hit him, because an uppercut, it'll wake you up a little bit. So then I say to him, hey, you need some time? Take a break. You gotta give him some recovery time. Some imbecile in the chat, dirtball black guy, he says, no, that's all that, take a break. You just want to take a break so he couldn't get his get back. Well, you idiot, this is not about get back. We're sparring, we're teaching and learning. We're not trying to hurt each other. If it was about trying to hurt each other, like I wouldn't even be boxing him because it'd be too easy. I'm bigger, I'm taller, I'm stronger, I'm more experienced, and I hit extremely hard. I wouldn't even fight him. So it's not about get back, because even if I didn't say take a break and I allowed him to get his get back, he couldn't get it because I have too much experience and I'm too strong. If I hit him hard, he would have just stopped fighting, trust me. I know from experience, not speaking ill of the young man, I just know because I hit people hard and I see what happens. They stop, they give up. So anyways, that kind of a person is not like us, because his idea is you got hit with a punch, now you need to get revenge. We're not getting revenge on each other, we're sharpening each other. We're training each other, we're making each other stronger and better. If it was about competition, I wouldn't be sparring the guys on concrete. If it was about competition, we'd be in a boxing ring, there'd be a ref, and I'd be throwing to put lights out. So it just shows you like this is a petty, weak, immature male. And also the kind of guy that like, he talked like this, I already know if he was out here, I would have put the beats on him. It's never the people who actually have hands that are babbling like that. It's always the big mouth ones. I know because my whole life I've been like this. I know from experience, I know from living, you dig? So I say that to say, we're the greatest of men. We're an example to mankind. It's the leadership class. So like people who think slowly, move slowly, you're emotional, you're not our kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like you might not be you'll never be a saint. You might be a believer, you might be an affiliate, but you ain't like us. And anything you guys ever like felt you needed to say about me, say it in person, just one time. Just one time. Every time in person, people come up to me with respect. I'm like, where the haters at? Goddamn, they only exist on the internet. Where are those like bots? I never met one person in real life that had anything to say. You know, because I sock shit out in real life, just in case you were wondering. Like, I invite somebody to come at me crazy in real life. Like, you're going to be like shocked. Like, wow, he threw everything away. For sure. For sure. And then I won't even be thinking about it. Just like I tell you guys to move quickly, like either you rock with the ism or you don't. That's how I move. I'm not going to try to figure nothing out. If you come at me with some goofy stuff, lights out. I'm not about to try to figure out if you're joking or anything at all. I take all threats seriously. What
Someone
is people talking about?
someone asked, how do you keep women from becoming a distraction while still having them in your life?
Well, it depends on you, my boy. It don't have nothing to do with the women. See, that's the problem. You think it's the broads are distracting you. You are distracting you because you're not serious. The moment you're serious about the bag or you serious about whatever you got to do, it don't matter what they're saying, what they're doing, what they want, what they need. You're going to stay focused, eyes on the prize. The problem is you're not serious. Like, how many times I got to tell you guys this? You got to be serious. When you're serious, you don't care. Listen, I don't care about what anybody's doing, feeling, or thinking when I have a goal, especially if I'm down bad. Just imagine, some people are asking me that question, they down bad. How are you not as focused as I am and you're down bad? That's crazy, right? I mean, I sometimes think of how funny it is, the fact that some people have 0 businesses or they're unemployed, while I'm over here commissioning 6 works of art, masterpieces, visiting 3 properties in a span of 24 hours. I'm going through all the numbers on the properties. I'm engaging 4 architectural firms. I got 3 legal cases pending, people trying to steal money playing games. I got 4 businesses in media, 3 fashion companies, a stock portfolio, and things I'm probably forgetting right now. Oh, and I'm writing 2 new books. So it's like, come on, man. How are you sitting on your ass talking about how do I stop women from distracting me? Nigga, get a goal and get serious about it. What you mean?